Hey yo everyone, and welcome to a new video. So, there's a new update coming very soon. It's supposed to come up on the day 12, so it's in around 7 days. And let's check it out and see what should we expect for the new update. So, starting with some new Dynamax Pokemon, Dynamax Overlord Ho-Ho. Ho-Ho is a Pokemon that, well, it's not Ho-Ho itself, it's the Dynamax Pokemon. We don't have much info about Dynamax Pokemon. There are some new things over here on the Dynamax Pokemon, but since they are like so expensive, it's really hard to actually get info out of them. Related to these kind of shields, they were not available until this future update that is coming soon. This is supposed to be a feature of the hard mode of the Legendary Journey, but honestly, if they don't reduce the prices of the Dynamax Pokemon, I don't think we're going to see too many Dynamax in our version, but let's continue. There's also going to be a new Resonance Pokemon, Resonance Shadow Mewtwo X. So, for those who don't know, for those who are less knowledgeable in the game, Resonance, Overlord, wait, hold on. Shadow Mewtwo X, yeah, that is the name. Okay. So, let's come over here to this bad boy. He looks awesome, not gonna lie. This Pokemon looks badass. But the thing is, this Pokemon always been kinda garbage, in a way, for the competitive meta. What people usually use this guy for is for the passive, which is increasing the restriction damage for all of your team. Nobody actually uses this Pokemon as an attacker unless you are in your early power, low power. This Pokemon is awesome because it has access to heavy armor and has access to other stuff that makes him tanky and do some kind of a bunch of Reaper damage. But besides that, he's not very used, so I don't have my expectations too high about the Resonance Shadow Mewtwo X. Let's hope they do some changes in order so that he can do actually decent amount of damage, because with the current skills that he has, he does no damage in the top tier and he's actually kinda useless. Unless only for the restriction damage. That's the only thing he's useful for, so hopefully the Resonance will be something nice. Let's move on and let's go to the new Overlord Pokemon. With the new Overlord Pokemon, we also see a new interesting Pokemons down here, which is the Flare Zygarde. Flare Zygarde, also known as Virus Zygarde or Evil Zygarde, we have over here. I'm going to post all of these videos, they will be in the description below. But basically, Evil Zygarde, let me see if I find the video over here. This is the Evil Zygarde. Evil Zygarde over here. It's it's going to be a version of a new version of Zygarde, and the thing that this Pokemon promises to be is once he moves, he dispels all the spotlights. So if we have a Pokemon like a Regirock, a Regice, a Kyogre, a Groudon, somebody with a spotlight that is targeting your attacks and you cannot target the other Pokemons, for example, this guy is supposed to dispel the spotlights. I'm not sure if he's going to be such a it's a very interesting Pokemon. It looks really badass as well, but I'm not sure if he's going to be that played in our version, because number one, it's an Overlord, at least top tier, you know? On the top tiers, I don't think he will be very picked unless he gets a way to move, because if, from what I remember correctly, he dispels spotlights, but he needs to move for that to happen. And the top tier people in our version, in the English version, they invest a lot of speed in the main Pokemon, and they don't invest speed in the others. So making this guy move just to dispel spotlights would not be that good, you know? But we will have to wait and see and understand how good this Pokemon can actually be in our version. We also have other Pokemon like Morpeko, Sneevy, and his evolutions. And also, there will be a held item for Morpeko called the Gold Seed. I honestly have no information about that. For those who don't know who Morpeko is actually a very nice, very cool looking Pokemon. He's a Pikachu V5 or something like that. So, I'm not sure how good, like, I know that this Pokemon is not top tier for sure, but I'm not sure how interesting this Pokemon can be. He can have like some interesting interactions. We will have to wait and see. But now, about the new features, which are the things that you guys are probably expecting now. We will have a new mode, and it says hard mode, the legendary journey. You can get Dynamax candies here. So, let me just check it out really quick. What is the hard mode? So, of course, in some of the streams, right now I cannot access the Chinese version because the Chinese version has already closed. But in some of my streams, I did go to the Chinese version. As you can see, there's me, I think, and there's Tadeko over there sleeping. And in some of those times, we did check like future features so that we can have an idea of what is coming. One of them, we have the hard version of the legendary journey. Over here we would have like like some kind of a bar that would fill up according to how many legendary journeys we clear, and once we get enough legendary journeys, we would unlock one boss. And this boss, let me see, this boss would spawn, so we would spawn a boss, and we would need to kill a boss in order to get rewards. Those rewards over here are rewards that will be used for two things. From what I did understand, they should be used for two things. But hey, this is something that it was in the Chinese version, so if I'm wrong by a little bit, don't blame me, okay? But from what I did understand, it's for two things. One of the first things is what it says over here on Simon Lee's post, which is you can get Dynamax candies over here. So we should be getting items to get these kinds of things on the Dynamax Pokemon. But then again, English version, the Dynamax are really expensive, so we should not be seeing much of that. But yeah, that's one of the things. And the other thing, if you guys did notice, let me just go back. We have some things over here like this. And those things we should be able to use on the Wish Stars. So on the Wish Stars, we have some things over here that we never were able to unlock, or we were never able to do anything. But apparently we would start getting those items with this update so that we can upgrade even further our Wish Stars. So that's what the hard version of the legendary journey should bring to our game. Let's check out new storyline for Flare Zygarde in the legendary journey. Right now I do not have the Flare Zygarde Wish Star information. I know that we did translate that on one of my streams. There was one stream that on the Chinese version there was every single Wish Star available, and I did translate all of them. But I will have to take a look at it, and maybe I'll just say it in another video about the Zygarde. Because I was thinking maybe of doing a video about Zygarde, explaining a Zygarde a little bit better, and tell you guys the Wish Star. That could be cool. And let's go to the new dolls. We have Pikachu and Meowth. I had that somewhere over here, but Pikachu and Meowth are like basically the lamest dolls you can have. It's what I mean by this is like it's not an important doll. It will be a doll of around this rarity, and it's not something up here, so it's not something that we are like super interested about. It's that, okay, it's a Pikachu. You can get a Pikachu for yourself. We have a new costume, Mina, New Year. I have no video and no image about that one, but we will have a new costume. A new mount, a Dynamax Pikachu mount. This one, oh boy, this one will be so cool, because if we go over here, let me see. I should be using the Pikachu mount in this video. Am I using the, wait, no, I'm not. Oh, I am. Hold up. hold up. There you go. Dynamax Pikachu mount is something huge, honestly. It's something like it. You can basically have your full screen on that, and it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy because the Pikachu tail is so big. It's actually so big that it fills up your whole screen. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this mount. It's so awesome, dude. This mount is so huge. This mount is so awesome. And there's Tarek over there. Anyways, let's get back on track and finally get to what it matters. I'm not going to talk about Kartana, but we will have secret abilities and third abilities and dream abilities for Ho-Ho and Palkia. So these are abilities that are very well expected to come, and there's a lot of players waiting for this, and I can show you guys some over here that I have. Let me see if I can go full screen and I can still do this. Yes, I can. Okay, so let's go and check it out, the Ho-Ho. So on the Ho-Ho, we already have, like, you guys can see the secret technique. Secret technique will be exactly the same. Let me just do something like this. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Secret technique will be exactly the same as the Celebi one. So if you guys want to come over here to the Celebi and take a look at the Celebi, Celebi's secret technique is very awesome. Moving on, still on Ho-Ho, we will have some awesome dream ability as well. Let me just move on a little bit forward, because we did translate that. So Ho-Ho will have access to his own special dream ability. At the beginning of each round that Ho-Ho will move, apparently your whole team will get his speed, and this one is skill power increased by 18%. So every time that Ho-Ho moves, speed and skill power increased by 18%, damage reduction increased by 18%. This buff lasts for 2 rounds and can be stacked up to 2 times. So, as some of you guys know, Ho-Ho starts the battle and moves for 2 times. So basically, you will have like 36% speed for your whole team, 36% skill power, 36% damage reduction for 2 rounds. Or technically at least for 1 round. So yeah, this will be a massive thing, especially because in a future update, there's also Overlord Tornadoes coming, and that's where I believe that the flying team will take a revolution, because Overlord Tornadoes will be able to move after any flying Pokemon, and that means that also the Z buff of Overlord Tornadoes makes all the flying Pokemon move again. So I believe that Overlord Ho-Ho in the future with Overlord Tornadoes and also a Resonance Lugia could be one of the teams that we see in the top tiers of gameplay. We will have to wait and see if that's actually true, but hopefully it is. And let's continue with our journey. And now we will go and check Palkia, right? Let me just go and check over here. Yeah. We will have also secret technique, third ability, etc. for our big boy Palkia. And over here on this stream, I also did check out the Palkia one. Let me check it out. So on the Palkia over here, we will have the same secret technique as Overlord Lunala, if I'm not wrong. Let me check it out. Let me check it out really quick. No, it's not Lunala, it should be Solgaleo then. It should be Overlord Solgaleo. I'm blind. I'm actually super blind. I know it's nearby, come on. Wow, super blind right now. So we will have the same secret technique as Solgaleo, which is honestly also very interesting to see on a Palkia. And also, Palkia will have his own dream ability as well. So I had to do a little break because I was not sure of what was Palkia's dream ability over here. I was not sure of the translation, because obviously this translations are really hard from Chinese to English. And but what happened when I was on stream, there was a person in the chat, a player, which was Ethan, that also helped translating this one. And from what it says over here, it's basically when the enemy moves, your team has a 30% chance of moving. So in other words, every time that the enemy attacks, your team, even if it's not your turn, has a 30% chance of actually taking a move, which is damn awesome. But now, the only thing that we are not sure about, it's, well, if this translation is accurate, of course, but the second one is if it's your whole team or if this applies just for Palkia. We will have to wait and see to test it out to see how it works exactly. But if it's for your full team being able to move every time that the enemy moves, boy, this is freaking awesome. I mean, even just your Palkia having a 30% chance of moving after the enemy is already awesome enough. But yeah, this is it, I believe. We don't have anything else over here on the update. Yeah, this is it for the update. I hope you guys are also as hyped as I am, because honestly, I can't wait to see a bunch of people with giant Pikachu mounts. And of course, I'm hyped for some of the Pokemons and other stuff, but Pikachu mounts for the win, okay? Oh yeah, this is it for today. I hope you guys enjoy it, and don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys on the next video.